Welcome back. I'm Damian White. This is my associate Todd Graf, and this is the Gold Spot. Okay, Todd, well, let's just get right into it. We've been looking over the last handful of years, predominantly, there's become a lot of attention on the debt. National debt, the interest payments, how much money the United States is borrowing, and it's becoming kind of on a global stage. And I believe it really kicked off with the COVID pandemic and our response. It kind of turbocharged everything. But you want to go a little bit into maybe like how we got here, how the United States is accomplishing this horrendous situation that we've been put into as a nation.
So talking about debt, you have to go to the source. And the main source is the Federal Reserve and other central banks around the world. And I mean, really, it has to do with the way our monetary system is. We have a debt-based monetary system, which means whenever we create money, whenever the Federal Reserve creates money, they're also borrowing as well, and through bonds. And believe me, Damian, this is a very complex topic, and we could spend hours talking about all the intricacies of this. That's even proven recently because there was somebody with the Biden administration, the actual chair or the chair of the Council for Economic Advisor, Jared Bernstein. He tried to answer some questions on this topic recently, and his answer is going viral right now. And we'll put a link to that video underneath ours here. And just trying to listen to him explain this topic says a lot about how our monetary system is, and also the people that are running our central banking and our government, how they view debt. Because I mean, debt is part of everything in our system right now, and it's getting scary too, because people are realizing that there's, as our national debt grows higher and higher, there's mathematically no way that this can all be paid off and all set back to zero. It just keeps snowballing and getting worse and worse. I mean, everybody understands individual debt better than central bank debt, but yeah, their debt is part of our system, and it's everywhere right now. I mean, and I'm sure you could touch on a lot of the other types of debt that are more common that individuals are seeing right now.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is put up a few graphics as well as how much debt has accumulated, and not as much as the debt as it snowballs into the actual interest payments, which is starting to become the problem. And that's even being talked about on a national level with our head Wall Street brains are talking about we're on an unsustainable path. One of our charts here shows that it took us 215 years to get to $7 trillion in debt, and then we did that amount in about 2 years. We're at a point right now where everything is going parabolic, and it's at an exponential growth, and we're going to be spending more, well over $1 trillion per year on interest just by the end of this year. And it's getting to a point that it's going to be unsustainable, and something is going to break, which is why a lot of people are coming to go and buy gold, which is of course the true original true money. It has been for 5,000 years, but it's also trickling down because of this mismanagement. It's trickling down onto an individual basis as well. And you can see where consumer credit cards with consumer interest, consumer debt, as well as the national debt has gotten to levels that something is going to break. And we're going to see that, I think, coming up in a short period of time. We could have a currency, a debt crisis, a currency crisis, a combination of both in the next 12, 15, 18 months. We're talking about a major cataclysmic kind of an event. So, I mean, keep your eyes on all of this. Exponential increases are not sustainable, I think, is the main thing. So get your gold, get something to protect your money and your savings, because at this point, the devaluation is an oncoming train. We'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed today's Gold Spot, like or subscribe to both our YouTube or our Rumble channels. Also, comment below if you have any questions or if you want to hear us talk about something specific in a future video.